In the heart of Lagos, where the skyline shimmered with towering skyscrapers and the streets buzzed with unending energy, lived a billionaire named Chidi Amara Agu, a self-made man who built his empire from the ground up. He had everything: wealth, power, and influence. But there was one thing he could not control: his only daughter, Amara. Amara was the embodiment of excess and recklessness. With her father's wealth at her disposal, she lived a life of extravagance. She partied in the most exclusive clubs, traveled to the most exotic locations, and indulged in every luxury imaginable. She had no regard for rules, no respect for tradition, and no interest in the responsibilities that came with being the heiress to her father's empire. Chidi Amara had tried everything: pleading, scolding, even cutting off her credit cards, but nothing worked. His daughter was determined to live on her own terms. That was until one fateful night when Amara's reckless lifestyle nearly cost her everything. It was past midnight when Amara stumbled out of a high-end nightclub in Victoria Island, intoxicated and barely aware of her surroundings. Her friends had all left, but she was too lost in the euphoria of the night to care. As she fumbled with her phone to book a ride, a dark SUV pulled up beside her. Before she could react, the doors swung open, and masked men jumped out, grabbing her. Screams filled the empty street, but luck was on her side. A passing police patrol spotted the scene and intervened. The kidnappers fled, leaving Amara shaken and traumatized. The incident was a wake-up call for Chidi Amara. He realized that his daughter's reckless lifestyle was not just a personal problem. It was a security threat. If his enemies wanted to hurt him, Amara was their easiest target. Determined to protect his daughter, Chidi Amara made a drastic decision. He hired a personal bodyguard, an ex-military man named Chidi Okafor. Chidi was the complete opposite of Amara: disciplined, principled, and focused. He had served in the Nigerian army before transitioning into private security. He had faced war zones, political turmoil, and high-risk operations, but nothing could prepare him for the battle he was about to face: Amara Agu. The first meeting was nothing short of a disaster. Amara took one look at Chidi and rolled her eyes. "I don't need a babysitter," she scoffed, tossing her designer bag onto the couch. "You don't have a choice," her father replied sternly. "Chidi will be with you at all times. Wherever you go, he goes." Amara groaned in frustration, glaring at the tall, broad-shouldered man standing in front of her. He was stoic, his face unreadable.